15 minutes of infotainment.
To just throw it back a bit, how did this journey of music begin?
Well, the journey of music began a long time ago. I think since I was in my mother's womb, because my parents, being musicians, I've always been with them. So my mom tells me stories about when she was pregnant and they would have to perform and things like that, you know. So I think I like to think that that's where the music in me started to develop.
So what exactly would you say prompted you to get into music?
I think music for me is like the best way that I express myself, because you know, if you want to bring out certain things, certain expressions, sometimes it's difficult to just say things, but if you sing a song about something, it's easier to get people to listen to what you're saying. And so yeah, and then I just enjoy it. It makes me feel good, and then also it's been a part of me since time immemorial. So yeah.
So in music, what would you say you want to achieve? So
I think for me, most of the music that I do is music for that advocates for social change. So I want to be able to address issues that you know, need to be addressed within our society. Issues of, you know, women empowerment, girl child education, early marriage, sexual abuse, and all sorts of things. Because some of these things are seen as taboo to talk about within our society. So if I'm able to sing it in a song and we're able to start conversations about it, then that's what I hope to do with my music. And it's going well so far. My first single was called What a Shame. Yeah. So it was a lamentation of this teenage girl who fell pregnant, was defiled and made pregnant by her father. So that's the concept behind the song. And then also working with the team at Music for Change. I'm working with people like B-Flow, Kantu, you know, to you know, talk about issues to do with positive social change. So yeah, that's what I hope to do and continue to do with my music.
Amazing. What exactly would you say is the reason why these issues are supposed to be addressed and put into the limelight so that everyone understands? Because as earlier stated, you've said that these are taboo issues that one can get to talk about. So what would you say is the importance of just bringing about these issues, especially using music as an art to disseminate such information? Right.
On issues like gender equality, I think it's supposed to be basic that man, woman, boy, girl, we are all human. Yeah. But within our society, over time, the female gender has been oppressed quite a lot. Like we go through quite a lot, you know. And
don't you think as men also we go through a lot?
I mean, if you look at statistics and studies that have been done, you'll see that most of the victims of defilement are women. Most of the victims of gender-based violence are women. If you look at Zambia police statistics just from last year, you see how bad it is and how, you know, women are being mistreated within our society. So I feel like we're improving over time, but there's still need to address these issues and ensure that men, women understand that we, you know, if we work together as one people, then the society will be a better place for all of us to live in. That's why I think it's important for us to talk about it in our music and because if I just come to you and say, yo, I think women and men should be equal, and then, you know, it's awkward because where am I coming from with this? But you hear a song and you're like, oh, what's the song talking about? And then, you know, you begin to talk about it and initiate conversations about it.
Okay, so here we do not have closing remarks, but what we have is the random hotspot. I ask you 4 questions and I expect you to answer each one of them under 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so I understand that you are in the School of Politics and you are studying international relations. So I'll base my question on Zambia's history.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, to see how intelligent you are in those faculties.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1. Who was the first president in the Second Republic?
In the Second Republic, Chiluba. President Frederick Chiluba.
Wrong.
Who was it?
Kenneth Kaunda.
In the right, from colonial times. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Question number 2. On the coat of arms, there are two people there. There's a woman and a man. A man is putting on a shirt. What is the name of that shirt and what does it represent?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay. That's how crazy we are. So that's the khaki shirt and it represents the type of clothes that workers in the colonial times used to wear.
Interesting.
All right. What was the first capital city of Lusaka?
The capital city of Zambia?
Lusaka.
Lusaka is a city, so it had no capital.
15 minutes of infotainment.